What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Yellowstone Season 1, Episode number 5.
Wow.
And we learned what the train station is code word for.
I don't want to go there.
I don't ever want to visit the train station.
No.
That means you're going to get thrown down a cliff and you're not going to live. And
Well, shot first.
Yes. But you're going to get disposed of. And you're never coming back. It's a one-way ticket.
Yeah.
Wow. That was pretty wild. And I mean, the whole situation that played out with homeboy, what's his name?
Jimmy.
Yeah, he's struggling right now. Like, he got the branding, and we got a little bit more information about what exactly that entails. It basically means that you're protected. And you're viewed as somebody important to Yellowstone and the ranch and all that stuff. So
that's nice, given a second chance at life.
it's what it feels like. And you don't touch a branded person, and you're going to get into a lot of trouble if you do, as we saw. And just watching the way Rip handled that situation, this dude is quickly climbing up the ladder of really cool characters.
Yeah.
I mean, his just no nonsense, just kind of like doing all the dirty work for John. I mean, it's an interesting role to be in, and it means that you're probably very high at the top of the ladder in terms of your place within the group.
Right.
And it's like, you need something crazy done, Rip will go handle it for you. And just him and Beth's relationship is also really interesting.
Fantastic.
So I think just everything about these characters, the more that we dive into these episodes, the more we see, the more interesting they become. And I mean, Kayce, this dude can't help himself but killing folks. And he gets arrested at the end of the episode for what happened in the last one, where he burned and buried the bodies after he found this van with this girl. And I mean,
what else are you supposed to do?
I mean, vigilante justice is like, people have their opinions about it, but I mean, what else was he going to do in that spot? It doesn't feel like he was going to get a lot of support to handle it, but like, taking those dudes out in this world, in the context of this television show, probably feels like the smart thing to do under the circumstances, because you never know what they might be capable of, who they are, who they're connected to, and maybe they're too dangerous to be kept alive. One of my favorite lines of anything that we watch. But he gets arrested, and it feels like we've got this chess match between Thomas and John now, where Thomas got John arrested, and now Thomas had Kayce arrested. And it's just this chess match that they have going back and forth and trying to position themselves. Because Thomas, a couple episodes ago, laid down his plan and his big threat about what he's going to do. So, I mean, we've got this wild battle that's going on. Very political. It's very strategic currently. And it just kind of feels like it's continuing to escalate as episodes go. And we found out that John's sick. He had colon cancer, and he had a lot of his intestine removed. And he says that it's gone, but I don't know. We'll see.
I feel like it doesn't just go away like that.
Yeah, I don't know what the diagnosis is there, but we did see him struggling this episode riding it was the wild horse that they brought in, right?
Kayce's horse.
And he took his grandson out, and he wanted to go see the river, and he ended up falling in the river. He just wanted to give him a nice day. And after all that played out, he was talking about, like, I lost him, he's gone.
Yeah.
So it feels like
that was very, very upsetting at the end there.
I feel like there's a lot of hidden messages there potentially, and it's not just surface level, like, oh, I'm not going to see my grandson again because I almost killed him. It feels like there's more going on, that he's still struggling with whatever he's got going on, and he's not as healthy as he might try to push in front of everyone and tell everyone. But
yeah, I mean, like, the way he was like trying to put the money into his wallet, and then he just threw it in the fire, and it's like, well, slow down.
Yeah. So he's struggling there, and there's just a lot. There's a lot going on, and a lot of it is really intense. There's a lot of political stuff going on. There's a lot of just positioning, and I mean, it feels like this is gonna blow over like really big and just explode and be really intense. So, I mean, the first handful of episodes of this show, they've done a really good job of setting the tone. They've done a great job of establishing these characters and what their positions are and how they handle business. So, I mean, Beth, I think she's been one of the more entertaining characters in the show. She's just such a wild card, and just
the whole bar scene. I fucking love it.
She has no filter. If she's thinking or feeling something, she's going to tell you, and she's going to tell you straight to your face. Mm-hmm. And if she wants to take a naked bath in front of everybody, she's going to go take a naked bath in front of everybody.
And you're not going to say shit about it.
Doesn't matter what you think or how you feel. She's going to do it. If it makes you uncomfortable, tough shit. It's just the way it goes.
Hey, man, if I looked like that, I would take it back. No, I wouldn't.
But she made a really interesting comment because she invited this dude to the bar and it was clearly not his vibe. And she made the comment about
on purpose.
Anybody that you're at war with, you got to make them feel uncomfortable. So she's very much a manipulator mentally and physically, but she's playing a game. It's working very well.
She's really good at that game.
Yeah. So there's a lot of moving parts for sure.
She's winning at chess.
Yeah, absolutely. So where that all goes and how the impact of that plays out, I'm going to be very interested to see.
Yep.
Ready for it?
Yeah.
Let's go. Hey, Andrea, bring him. This is Little Joe Cash, 9-year-old stallion. He's an RHA Maturity winner, AQHA World Champion, the CRHA Challenge Maturity winner. Only thing he ain't won is the Kentucky Derby, and that's because he ain't no fucking racehorse. I get him bought for about
500 seems cheap for a futurity winner.
5 million.
Oh, shit.
You said bring the best. That's the best right there.
I thought it was going to be like 5,000.
$5 million for a horse? That's incredible.
He's got a $4,000 stud fee, okay? He's booked for the full season, booking up for next year. He pays for himself in 3 years. You want to see a cheaper horse? You want to see a $200,000 horse? Let me show you.
Is that Hale?
I think it is.
Is it?
Taylor Sheridan. Yeah. I love that they skid in there.
You got to put this one on the road. You got to go in. There's no guarantee with these babies. All right, but he makes nice foals, but what's that one Tim's on? That's custom-made gun. That's that horse that Kate McCutcheon's winning everything on.
I want a horse. I love that. Do you think that they have fun skidding like that? I want another one.
You probably get him bought for about $1 million.
Okay, the spinning though, I'm gonna throw up.
If you're looking to raise Cadillac ranch horses, that is your stud.
All right, I'm gonna puke, boy.
The one Kayce gave you.
No one can ride the damn thing.
Except for Kayce.
Which one you like?
I like that $5 million bastard.
Of course you do.
You can't do it.
Don't ever tell me what I can and can't do.
Oh shit. That's also me. I will do as I please. Oh, that's right. He didn't know he got arrested.
Especially if you tell me I can't, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, I'm gonna find a fucking way.
Like, oh, I can't? Watch this.
I will give up everything else just so I can do the one thing you told me I couldn't.
Those horses did look incredible.
Yeah. The spinning though.
I mean, that's an impressive trick, right? To be able to do that.
I feel like, ooh, shit.
I mean, I knew horses were expensive, and I know there's investments.
Oh yeah.
Like in terms of breeding, but $5 million for a horse? Holy cow!
I get it, and I don't know why I said 5,000. A horse. The food alone is probably just to have a vet on retainer. You know, I see a lot of horse rescues on TikTok, so I feel so bad for all these creatures.
Checked with the federal court in Billings. No warrant was issued there, and nothing from the Park County court either.
What do you think they got him for?
Fingers crossed it's the res thing.
It's not. Double murder and disposal of bodies. I'm sure that ups the crime a little bit, burying them out in the desert.
Don't leave there without him, son.
I won't.
I gotta say though, to have that kind of pull would be fucking awesome. Be like, I'll do what I want.
Wouldn't say what they picked him up for.
They wouldn't tell me at the station either.
No arraignment date. Sounds to me like they're looking, that's all.
Don't have to look far with Kayce.
Get him out of this. Don't you worry. You have my word. And after I do, you two need to think about what's best for your family.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Living day to day isn't living, Monica. It's surviving.
Boy, you weren't kidding.
Oh my god, those things are awesome. I love it. Boy, you weren't kidding.
You're gonna have to go get another one, because this one's mine. Tomorrow's the only thing a parent's supposed to live for.
You know, I gotta say, Grandpa does have good tricks to get the kid out of the room for grown-up talk.
He does.
It's always hard when you want to have an adult conversation to get the kids out of the way.
No, because they want to be involved. Because
especially when they find out that you're talking, they're like, "Oh, what?"
Yeah, they're gonna ear hustle all over the place.
I'd like an attorney.
The res is a little short of attorneys. Besides, there's the element of trust that I thought we had established amongst us.
We found the burned bodies of 2 men. Bullets in the skeletons are a ballistic match for the barrel I gave you.
That has to be explained, Kayce.
I knew that was going to come back and bite
Found the
him.
van, found the Predator's drive, and I was walking up to it, and the guy started shooting at me. I found a girl inside the van.
What girl?
Danny Trudeau's daughter. I gave her a ride home and said we should call the police. He didn't want the attention after what she'd been through.
What did she go through?
What do you think she went through? Danny offered to bury the bodies, and some of his men came out and helped.
He's honest.
Even if it's illegal killing, hiding the bodies.
I don't have a right to make a decision that's going to affect another man's child. He asked me, so who was I to say no?
Well, what's legal and what's right isn't always the same thing.
Did he waive his right to an attorney?
He requested an attorney, and like magic, one appears. But I guess magic is easy with Daddy's helicopter.
All right.
Jeez.
I have a ballistics report on bullets found in skeletal remains that match a gun in Kayce's possession.
May I see this weapon and the warrant obtained to seize it?
I need a warrant. Ballistics were on file.
Well, I can't wait to hear the reason why there's a ballistics report on a privately owned firearm.
Oh, it's his barrel. We traded.
Is that true, Ben? Did you trade the barrel of your government-issued service pistol to a private citizen?
Oh, shit.
Shit.
Are there any witnesses to the
Oh,
shooting in question?
goddamn.
Is there any forensic evidence that ties my brother to the scene other than a ballistics match to your weapon?
Oh, shit.
No.
You see where I'm going with this.
Oh my God.
I heard you were good. I'll check out Casey's story. And if it's true, which it seems likely, prosecute him means I would have to prosecute the father of the abducted girl. And the last thing I want to do is punish a member of my family for fighting being a victim. So maybe there's a more elegant solution for this dilemma.
As long as that solution includes Casey coming with me, now.
Shouldn't be a problem.
I think that we should.
Are both of these weapons here? I think it's time for you two to trade barrels back. Doesn't that seem smart?
Seems premature.
Oh, I didn't expect you to like it, but it does solve problems for both of us.
Except it's going to match Casey's barrel back to the trailer park dude that they shot in the head, right?
I think that's what they might be hoping for.
Contact me when there's a solution to discuss.
I'll do that.
Come on.
Like, I feel like this is just going to stir up a new
I see you
issue.
have slugs to Casey's barrel. I think we've been worrying about the wrong button.
Our lawyers don't scare me.
Well, they should. No one knows how to break the law better.
It's so interesting that Taylor Sheridan is like the writer and director of this show, because I think I said it at the very beginning, but Casey totally gives me Jax Teller vibes. Like,
What?
totally.
The good one. Where not
What do
the,
you mean?
Not the
Not to
intentional
spoil anything.
murder.
But just like the demeanor feels similar. So like instead of motorcycles, he rides horses.
The ZZ Top reunion. What is happening? Everybody's got a beard.
Is this who we're gonna be recruiting? Boots, cowboy hat, and a guitar. He's perfect.
Or a guitar case.
Could there be
Don't know if
a
there's a guitar
machine gun in there?
In it, I doubt it.
What's your name?
Walker.
Yeah, what's your first name?
That is my first name.
All right, well, what's your last name then?
Texas
None of
Ranger.
your fucking business. I don't know you.
You a cowboy or you suck somebody's dick for that hat?
Oh my goodness.
By the looks of your truck, you've been sucking plenty.
Yikes.
I think Rip likes him.
All right, we're looking for a hand if you think you're one.
I'm cowboy enough.
Where you work at?
4-6s, Wagner, Tongue River, Pitchfork.
You down in Texas?
Yeah, I was up here day working on the Galt when I got into this mess.
What were you in for?
Manslaughter.
Ooh.
Well, walk me through it. I got a note.
Really ain't much to know. Dude got me out there at a bar and swung on me. I swung back, hit him right between the eyes. That fucker just went down and died.
Holy shit.
Whoops.
Can't explain it.
Well, that's some punch, Walker.
Well, these windmills swing.
They're done swinging. You come work for me.
Shit, they're done swinging. If I don't, I ain't never going back in that son of a bitch.
Put your shit in the back.
Is it really that easy to pick up a dude? Just get it. Especially out of prison.
Khan's got to pay a price to work the Yellowstone.
Yeah, so I heard.
Well, you let me know now if you don't want to pay it.
What else am I gonna fucking do?
I mean, you gotta be a badass yourself to just roll up on a prison and just start questioning this dude. Like, oh, okay, you're manslaughter? Cool, get in the car.
I know. I mean, it also says Yellowstone Ranch on the side. I get it.
No one else was there to pick dude up, I guess?
No.
How much longer is this sabbatical lasting?
A while, I'm afraid.
It's a lot of work waiting for you in Salt Lake.
I can work for my computer.
You can't take over a company on Skype, Beth.
I don't need to be in Salt Lake to kill companies, Bob. It's the mecca of dumb money. It's the greatest concentration of wealth in the United States. I could throw a boomerang across that room and I'd hit 5 billionaires.
Really?
If I open an office here, would you run it?
If I did, I know exactly the company I'd kill first.
You know Dan Jenkins?
How we met.
He's trying to open a version of this on the other side of town.
It's ripe to fall. He's not a friend, is he?
Of course he's a friend, but this is business. If you can kill it, kill it.
Damn! Have your boss believe in you that hardcore?
Want another? Oh, hi, Dan. Who's this? I'm his wife, Beth Dutton. I run mergers and acquisitions for Schwartz and Meyer.
So you work with Dan?
We flirted with a couple of things, right? That's quite the shiner you got there.
He was in a car wreck.
Oh, girl.
Those airbags, they sure pack a punch. Afternoon cocktail.
The only kind. The city shuts down at 9.
Plenty of trouble if you know where to look. You should give me a call sometime. I'll help you find it.
You's in trouble.
Well, I'm your girl.
I love her so much. I would instantly feel threatened by Beth, though. I'll be honest. I'd be like, sure, girl, whatever you want, you can have him. I don't want fuck, I'm not fighting with you.
Think I wanna fuck you?
Oh, a deal's a deal. Besides, I'm not fucking you. I'm fucking her. And if you have a brother, I'm fucking him too. I am chopping your family tree down.
I believe her. I believe her.
Holy shit.
God damn! Ain't nobody gonna tell Beth no.
Be careful dealing with Dan. He's a scrapper.
When I'm done with that motherfucker, Bob, you will have custody of his kids.
Like, I don't know what's worth, being friends with Beth or being her enemy. It's like, or being a family. She is friggin' ruthless.
This game's dumb.
Well, that's because you're throwing out the trial. That ain't ever gonna work. You gotta throw it up in the air, let gravity do the work. Once you figure out the physics, you're gonna get a splash every time.
This is just like a cute little scene. I like this.
There you go. Take a step back and try again. Tiny bit higher.
What did he just break?
A little too much sauce on that one.
Yeah, I should back off the sauce.
Back off the sauce.
I love these two's interactions.
You don't act like the man from the stories I've heard.
That's the thing about being a grandfather. I get to do all the things I wish I'd done with my children. And the things I regret, I get to do different.
Doesn't change the things you did, though.
No, it doesn't.
Being a grandpa makes even the toughest man a softie.
Solved.
For now, for good.
Behind us. Both things, I think.
Just for now.
Yeah.
It's just a Band-Aid, unfortunately.
You in trouble. Thanks for the help. I need a little from you. Figures. You're not gonna mind this kind of work. Now that you got him here, we need to keep him here. I'm not losing another child. If he goes back, I'm gonna lose him. I could feel it in my bones.
Yo, Jimmy, you know you're supposed to ride it, right? Get on up, Jimmy.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
I hate this fucking job. I hate this fucking job.
I mean, he's clearly still in a ton of pain.
Break something?
Where you walking? Haul ass. We ain't good all day.
Oh my God, what is happening? What is happening?
Is it his back? Is it like
his fucking hips?
You need to see a doctor? It's the shame that hurts the most, you know. But shame, it's in the mind.
I love this guy.
You can turn that faucet off whenever you want to.
he feels wise?
He does. Cowboys usually are,
Rough
aren't they?
business becoming a man, ain't it? Beats the alternative, though. Come on, let's go to work.
I mean, he got his ass beat bad.
I just gave you a stallion.
No one can ride him smart and mean.
He ain't got a mean bone in his body. You just gotta finish him.
Well, that was Lee's job.
I'm pulling back down to my place and work on it.
Why don't you work on him here?
I won't work for you.
Just take the horse back. I don't want him.
The horse is me saying I'm sorry.
You don't have anything to be sorry for.
I should have been there sooner. I shouldn't have been there at all.
You gotta stop looking backwards, son.
I'll fix the horse for you. Ain't no gift if you can't ride him, but I ain't letting you pay me.
That's a good deal for everybody but you.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Monica, I'd like to introduce you to Mel Thompson. He's the president of Montana State.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Heard a lot about you.
The university is expanding its liberal arts program, and Native American studies is an area that we've earmarked that we feel has been underrepresented in academia.
There's an understatement.
You could work toward your doctorate as you help us expand a department that the university feels is elemental in understanding ourselves as a nation and as a people.
You're offering me a job?
I absolutely am.
When a teacher leaves a school on a reservation, there isn't a line of teachers to fill my place. There's just one less teacher. If I leave, my kids will suffer.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
This was your idea.
I weigh every decision against one thought, Monica. To consider other families before my own is to fail them as a father. Casey's gonna end up dead or in prison. We both know it. He's here. There's a chance I can prevent that, but you're the only one who can get him here.
I don't control Kayce any more than he controls me. That's what makes us work. As far as what thoughts I weigh against my decision, that's none of your business. Thank you for arranging this opportunity, but the answer's no.
Shit.
I like that she sticks to her ground, though.
I love it here.
Yeah?
That horse only likes him.
We got a home, buddy.
Home sucks.
Hey. Do you know how hard me and your mother worked for that home? Don't you ever say that, okay? You hear me? Tate.
I can't talk to you anymore.
I mean, how could you not love it there?
I know, but I also understand that, yeah, Mommy and Daddy worked really hard for that house. And it's theirs. But, I mean, you're not going to understand that as a little kid. But also, like, I feel so bad, his little broken heart.
You're sad. Dad asked you to help. This is not helping.
He asked me to wreck Jenkins, and I am wrecking him. Well, I'm sure you could wreck him stone cold sober, Jamie. I bet you suck dick like there's a prize inside.
Oh my God. Okay, all right, kids.
Seriously, the fighting never stops.
That make you feel good? Big man?
Yeah, actually, it was quite liberating. I feel like I had a massage.
You know why you're so soft, Jamie? Because you never lost. You never lost anything in your whole soft fucking life.
I lost the same mother you lost, and the same brother.
You don't have them. You didn't lose them. There is a difference.
Why don't you explain the difference to me, Beth? Why don't you rivet me with your insight?
I'll show you the difference.
Oh, shit.
You gotta watch him die to lose him.
Well, I should be so lucky. But you're incapable of hurting yourself, Beth. It's just everyone else you don't mind beating up.
Oh, I don't like this.
Do it. Please.
What the fuck?
Do it. Do the world a fucking favor.
Oh, no, she did not. Oh,
Holy shit.
You gotta watch him die or we would lose him, Jamie. You gotta watch your mother look you in the eye. With no love in her heart. Not even a little. And you get to carry that. That's losing, Jamie.
Holy shit, dude.
If hating me keeps you from hating yourself, I'll be there for you, Beth. That's what family's for.
I for sure thought she did that. With the mental state that she's in currently and pretty hammered. Wow.
You play that guitar? No, I just like to drag this fucking thing around. Why, y'all want to hear one? Well, I guess y'all do.
What is going on with Jimmy?
I think he got legitimately just jacked up.
I hope that's just it and he didn't, like, have something broken in him. Well, he has something broken in him, but you know what I mean? Like a physical thing.
Happy or sad?
Happy.
I'm all choked up again. These two hands in the rage I'm in. Think I just killed a man. I went all in, I got stuck in a jam. That's what you get when you're a gambling man. Close my eyes and my world starts spinning and I realize I'm buried alive.
Brought in some entertainment too.
It's good stuff.
This ain't no place for kids. And every day I get a little bit deeper into nothing that is left behind.
Uh-oh.
Close my
I know, I'm
eyes
worried.
and my world starts spinning and I realize I'm buried alive. That's all y'all get.
If that's your happy, don't you ever play me goddamn sad.
Shit.
Let's go. On, baby.
Is it branding time? Is that what they're gonna do?
I don't know.
What's inside that thing?
For as much as she drinks and parties, I figure she would have sobered up a little bit by now.
What's on that stem?
Is she mad or sad?
Well, he made the comment that being a grandfather lets him do with the grandkids that he didn't do with his kids.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Beth.
Camouflaging into rocks.
I feel that scream. You just kind of want to jump up and down and just scream because shit is just like, shit hurts from before and shit hurts now. I feel like this scream is very convincing. It makes me feel some things.
You should send her back to Salt Lake City, Dad. The longer she stays here, the worse she's gonna get.
No, I need her here.
I can do whatever she does.
She can be what you won't ever be. She can be evil, and evil's what I need right now. Night, son.
Dude, she is still going.
Honestly,
It is Brandon time.
uh-oh. I don't think she's supposed to be watching this.
Where's it go?
Not here.
That's a hell of a price to pay. A job that only pays $400 a week.
It ain't about the money, Walker. It's about the trust.
Trust, huh?
That's right.
All the boys have it?
No, just us. Just the criminals.
What if I don't?
Jimmy here will run you into town and leave you there.
Drop you off at the train station.
Gotta have to. It's a choice, and it's all yours. Don't think of it as brand. Think of it as tenure.
Fuck it.
I'm not sure about this Walker character.
I feel like he's going to become a really important character. I don't know why I'm getting the vibe. Oh, shit.
I don't know what she thinks.
Welcome home. Welcome to the Yellowstone.
Yeah, chug that shit. I feel like Walker's gonna be a big player in this show. I don't know why I'm getting that vibe.
I hope
Just
so.
the
I hope
way-
he didn't just do that for nothing.
No, but like whether it's a positive thing or a negative thing, I feel like he's gonna be important.
How do you think Monica feels right now? Because that was a little like, I feel like I need to get out of here, or this means more than I know.
I mean, doesn't Kayce have the brand too?
I don't think so.
I thought he did.
Now I'm gonna have to go back and look.
Yeah, I feel like he does. But I mean, regardless, seeing that like ritual play out, her sneaking through the woods like that and seeing it and watching it and having that look on her face, that definitely doesn't feel like a positive situation. And it's going to be presented. I don't know what she's going to do with that information. If she's going to bring it to, I mean, Kayce's not really in a talking mood right now, so who knows? But I don't know. Just the idea that she even made the comment that it's selfish to keep Tate from this life.
Well, she asked.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that she brought it up means it's something that she's thinking about. Because, again, just everything that she mentioned, it like, I have to explain why our cousins aren't there. And,
Yeah.
because they got moved out.
Stay here.
Yeah. So, I mean, that whole family dynamic is a challenging one for sure. And, I mean, you always feel for the kids. Yeah. But it's just definitely one of those tough spots. But, I mean, how could you not love it there? Just wide open, amazing looking land with anything that you could possibly want there.
Mm-hmm.
With the animals and the water and just the space. Just literally do whatever you want. You could just close yourself into a closet and just scream, and only like 2 or 3 people are going to hear you.
Yeah.
That was a brutal episode for Beth.
Those screams, like, I feel it. Feel it down in there.
I think that's a sign of someone who's putting on a really good performance. I think she's doing a really good job in this role because you feel all of her pain and you have a full understanding as to why she's acting out the way that she does and why she behaves the way that she does. That conversation with Jamie about loss was like, that was really powerful. And I thought that was really, really well done. And just because of her mental state that she's currently in, combined with all the alcohol that she drank, I was actually really concerned that she pulled that trigger because he was even like pushing her, like, do it.
Do it. Everything will be better without you. Like, do it. Nothing is better without you.
Yeah.
We need you.
And just like her going through all of that and the idea that John made the comment about being a grandfather and then her walking in on him with the grandson and having like a nice special moment.
She wasn't there for that conversation though about like, you know, being able to essentially do it all over
No,
again.
but in her mind, she walks in
She
on
can
that and
see
she's
that.
like, I didn't have that with my dad.
Well,
that's what she's saying.
See, okay, that's what that scream felt like. It felt like this is not fucking fair.
Yeah.
This is not fair. And she's got so much hate in her because of like all the feelings that mom, as she's dying, this is your fucking fault.
No love in
You
her
need to
heart
fix
at
it. No love. This shit is not fair. Like, I felt that scream.
Yeah, it was very powerful. And you really feel where she's coming from as this story unfolds, that she puts up this really great facade of being this badass person who just could do whatever she wants.
It
But
doesn't matter how much money you have.
Yeah,
It
but
doesn't matter.
she's in pain.
Emotionally,
Like-
yes, she's just in the inside, just fucking screaming to get out.
So just the persona that she presents to people isn't what's real. She's someone who is screaming for help.
Yeah.
She needs that support, and you know, it's tough to watch because she's really good. She's really good at putting up that front.
She's very good at her
And
job.
having that moment of just breakdown, I feel like was massive for the character.
Mhm.
It was a really big moment, and just where it all goes, I don't know. I'm super fascinated because, again, that felt like a moment with Jamie egging her on And it felt like a moment that she was like, okay, fine, I'm going to. I'm not bluffing. So, I mean, just her job, she's doing exactly what Daddy asked. And it's
Being
probably,
evil.
it's tough.
Yeah.
It's a tough one
Yeah.
for sure. But this whole storyline with Kayce and Thomas and the police department,
I feel like it just got fucked.
yeah, it just got flipped back around.
Yeah.
Like somehow, some way, that story of like it was my gun that did the firing is going to be presented as a lie, and now they're going to have to be like throw Kayce under the bus and be like, yep, it was him, we were lying, we were just trying to cover. But then you get yourself into some trouble there.
Yeah,
but
right.
I feel like that the fact that that barrel got put back on his gun, I feel like there's going to be, whether it has to do with the white van people or the trailer park dude, I feel like something is going to come back and bite someone and get someone into trouble, whether it's Kayce or the police officer or Thomas or something.
Mm-hmm.
But
Police officer was Ben.
I mean, that whole situation, it's very interesting because they switched barrels to cover one thing up, and now they're doing it again to cover up something else. And so where that goes,
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, in my brain, tell me if I'm wrong here, but Kayce telling the truth of the story feels like he kind of threw the other dude under the bus a little bit. Does that get him into trouble for...
Yeah, I don't
because
know.
he doesn't have the
because-
Dutton name attached, is he going to get in trouble for the murder now?
Okay, but I don't think so. But because like even Thomas was like, I'm not gonna get my own family in trouble.
Right. That's
like, especially you were helping a girl and like, oh, I don't know.
it's a different world that
Like,
they
why'd
live
you
in.
snitch on me?
Yeah.
I get that part, but also it's a reservation, so there's a different code of conduct. Like, I don't know.
I mean, they live in a very different world than what we live in. Like, shooting someone in the head for a right reason is acceptable in that world. Their idea of like brushing that off as the right thing to do and them willing to like swap barrels and cover it up, it just, where does that unraveling happen at some point? Because they're not showing us that and doing all that just for nothing.
No, right.
That's going to be a very big part of the story somewhere. And where that plays in, I think is just going to end up biting Kayce or John in the butt at some point, to where it's creating leverage for Thomas against John somewhere, somehow. Because that's the game that we're playing. That's the chess match that we're in right now.
Right.
So, I don't know, but I think it's definitely going to come into play and be a major thing. But, I mean, John's behavior is quite interesting. Just the idea of finding out that he had the colon cancer in the last episode, and now he's so focused on the family being there, it makes me wonder if things are a lot worse than he's leading on.
Right.
So we'll see where that goes. But I feel like the introduction of Walker is going to be a big play. I feel like there's going to be something there.
Sure.
Yeah. The fact that they've now introduced 2 new members to the Yellowstone with the branding, and one's like a real cowboy, the other one is basically cowboy in training. Because what's his name is
Jimmy.
He is not doing well.
No,
I don't
something's
know if
going
he's
on.
got like, I don't know if he broke something in his back by getting beat. Because I mean,
I was thinking like he broke something in his like hips.
that's
or-
possible. But I mean, the fight that he got beat up by a big ass dude.
I know, but also like he got thrown off a horse.
That also.
I mean, like, so I don't know if he was hurt before the fight or
Yeah, I mean,
a
regardless,
combination, yeah.
he's not doing well. The fact that you can't get on the horse, like the action of sitting on the horse and the movement of riding the horse is fucking him up. Something inside is not right. I mean, I would imagine that falling off the horse and getting into he didn't get into a fight, he got his ass kicked. So, I mean, the combination of all that and everything that he's going through, in addition to like his training, he was on the horse for how long at the beginning?
So many hours.
So I just couldn't imagine that his body was feeling good, and there could be some shit broken in there for sure that he doesn't want to get looked at. But I mean, this story is wild. Every episode, it leads to something bigger, it feels like. And it feels like Jamie showing up to save Kayce really fucked that shit up. It felt like like Kayce and them had an agreement, and then Jamie showed up and just kind of like threw a wrench in the whole thing.
I don't know though. Like, how far would they have taken this? Because you're a Dutton, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And the fact that even, was it Thomas who said that we're focused on the wrong Dutton? Like, he made that
maybe,
comment.
yeah.
So, I mean, he's talking about Jamie now. So, I don't know. It felt like that was a negative thing. Obviously, he got Kayce home.
Yeah.
But the way he handled it and the way he just kind of like presented the arguments and then forcing them to swap barrels again, I don't know. Felt like something bad is going to play out from that. But do you have any other thoughts?
No.
It's good shit, huh?
Oh, it is.
It's really good. So, all right, you guys share all your comments down below, leave your thoughts, hit that like button on the way out too, and also don't forget, just check out the links down below for early access on Patreon, YouTube membership, if you're into that kind of thing. See you guys later for the next one. Have a good one.